Now, you might be wondering to yourself, what's the hardest mod of them all? Well, the hardest mod is this one. Now there's an issue. I cannot show you it. You see the one next to evil apples and Duolingo? Yeah, that one. That one is the hardest one because it's, well, the problem is that I can't show you it because, well, the thing I'm using, yes, that one, cannot get past what Eclipse is. Now, what's Eclipse? Well, it's a mod, and so it should, it's a mod that's hard, difficult. But I say it's the hardest mod anyone has ever played. Harder than Emerald Kaiser. Harder than Fire Red Omega. Even harder than Dark Rising. Okay, here are some issues with this. One, if you want to switch tiers of it, it is not easy. So after you get 10,000 coins, what's your reward? Nothing. You get a punishment for doing this. Some of the characters would just have become a little bit more powerful. Some would just get weaker, have more recharge, but have one power higher. Problem number 2. There are characters that you have to pay. You could either pay or beat a very hard secret level. The problem with secret levels is that, well, they're secret levels. And after you know where they are, because if you looked up the Eclipse, you can actually find what level you have to beat to get to the, secret levels. This wouldn't be a problem if there wasn't one issue. You have no lawnmowers, and the guys are strong as hell. Okay, so now some of you might be wondering, why don't you just use your power lily thing or power up thing that makes them powerful or does their move? Such and that. Well, that's a pretty good question. I'm on the 4th level. I'm in the 4th world, and Jesus Christ, it's hard. You have to collect all the ones that are available for now. This is hard. And when I mean hard, I mean it's impossible. Now, okay, fine. Now, wait, what do you mean I haven't told you about the answer? Oh, right, I forgot. I'm going to tell you the issue. The problem with this is that the power-ups cannot be found until you are at a higher world, or until you go into more worlds, because there are levels that will block you off unless you have those things. But the issue is that there's your issue. You can't use power-ups to beat the level. Then what about the power-ups you have for the thing where you have to buy stuff? Thing that costs money? Oh, that one? I don't know where it is. It never shows up at all. Okay, so you have a mod that will punish you for making your character strong, for leveling up them. Because if you do so, you will either get the recharge higher, make them more expensive. The 3P shooters one, they double the price. They're $375. Son. Now, multiply by 2, and then you have to pay that much. $650, and is that really great? No, they don't. do anything. They're just more tougher. They can't get killed by zombies too easy. The recharge adds up an 8. The recharge is 10. The recharge speed, once you get them to tier 2, is 18. Now, if you're wondering, well, why don't you just look up one? Oh, it's very simple. There have been YouTubers who've done it, but the issue is that they're more further than me. Now, I would have shown you where I was, but the problem is that they don't allow you to, use the Eclipse. You can't show the Eclipse mod with this app. I've tried. It just disappears. Recording it didn't work. I've tried every fun. I've tried looking it up. I've tried beating the levels, but the problem is that the levels are as hard as the final boss of a video game. Got no lawnmowers. You got a bunch of characters, such, but still you have a difficult time. I can barely get past level 8 or 7. 8 or 7 in Pirate's Cove. That's the 4th world. I know it's supposed to be difficult and all, but what if you're playing your favorite game, like Final Fantasy, and then you level up, but then your characters just get weaker, and then you use a power up, like maybe like more mana? I don't know what it's called. More power, like a special move that costs PP. That one, and just makes your attack more weaker. But you can't access those moves until you beat, like, I don't know, the 4th world or 5th or 6th. I don't know, maybe even the last world, just so you can beat the game. But you have to do the game again. But this time, everyone's more hard and stronger. It's more enemies. You can fight the bosses this time, but the bosses are probably way more tougher and such. The challenges are just, and you're wondering, yes, there are actual challenges, but they're stupid. Try not to spend $3,000. 3,000 sun. We're talking about Eclipse, right? 3,000 sun. That challenge is as hard as beating all the Punch-Out games blindfolded, while being Final Fantasy 11 and Pokemon at the exact same time while blindfolded, while spinning a chair. That is as easy as this whole game. Now, for those people who made it, I want to remember, this video isn't about you. It's just the thing you made and how it's not cool, mate. It's not cool.